Yamea, Asheo, Asheo, Asheo. Oh, come to the river.
This is my story, and where I usually bide, at more in mind, where it seems to confine, contain, and bind. What's not cool, or what's not true, or what's not able or green, my seen unknown, unvisited, unshown, unfound, unlost, unrighteously divine to mankind.
Greetings everyone, I am Creatress No Ra, and this is the Rise of the Black Madonna. Today I am going to be talking to you all about this Pisces full moon that we're about to have and the Virgo season that we have been in, and what the energy has been doing and what it is coming to. I will also be sharing with you all some information about the full moon fast that will be beginning on September 16th. We will begin September 16th early, as soon as you wake up. That is when it will begin. It will be a 7-day fast, and I will give you more details later in this video. So I want to start by saying the Sacred Woman Womb Scroll that comes out of the book Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. It is absolutely divine and a must, essential for all women, so please do get it if you don't have it already. I will refer to it a lot through our full moon fast. We'll do activities from it, and hopefully that will spark your interest to go ahead and purchase your own. Ashe. So I'm gonna start now and read the Sacred Woman Womb Scroll. Excuse me. Sacred Woman Womb Scroll. As we, the women folk, the caretakers of the heart and the healers of humanity, bravely proceed through Geb's earthly realm to ascend to Nut's heavenly realm, may the natural world and the hearts of all humankind awaken with respect and honor to the power of the sacred womb. As it was in the beginning, may we collectively come to balance, defend, support, protect, and hold up high the wombs of womenfolk everywhere. Boldly we must return to the ways of the ancient Akibalon, where civilization was born, where the Garden of Eden originated, where women were held in the highest esteem, physically and spiritually, where the creatress was also she. He. The Sacred Woman Womb Scroll will guide you as you reach for the heights of womb consciousness, for the survival and continuation of life, and to evoke a peaceful, non-violent world. Ashe. So, I'm gonna sit that down. Oh, I like that. There's a little more sun right here. Yeah, I just gotta move a little bit forward. Oh, that's great. Okay, so this is perfect. Sorry, I'm all looking over here just to make sure that the angles are good with the camera. And there's a spider that is floating right by me. Okay. So, hi lovelies. I first off want to start by saying that it's been a while since I've, made a video, and this month has been very busy. It happens to be my solar return month, and so the teachings of life and the womb universe have been very prevalent, and it is in the nature of Virgo to be very internal at times, and so this month was a very internal sacred healing time for me. So I apologize that you haven't seen so many videos from me, but I am going to be blasting you all off with many, many, many to come. So do anticipate and stay in tune for that healing. So I am very happy to be getting ready to do a second full moon fast, especially because it is at such a powerful time and at such a powerful month. And you know, for those of you who were a part of the last fast, you experienced the timing of everything and how divine the timing was and how everything aligned very beautifully. During that time, it was like a reboost, a restart. The new year begins in the middle of August, is what I say, when we receive the most sunlight, and the most renewal is the time of renewal. So yes, so we are going to be aligned even more divinely than the last full moon. I think this is one of the most powerful months, and it moves very subtle. It's very soft-spoken, to say, metaphorically. It is very soothing and emotional, but in very, very minute ways that arise things and create and stir up things to happen and stir emotions to come up and stir old habits to come up. And it gives you the ability to take a closer look, take a deeper look at the things that you were struggling with, or the things that were a pattern or habit of yours, and it maybe reoccurred to reveal itself to you, so that you may heal fully, so that you understand what is at the root of that problem and how you can really release it. So at the beginning of the month, we had a new moon in Virgo. So there was a Virgo sun and Virgo moon, and that was a solar eclipse. Solar eclipses and eclipses in general are very, very, very powerful, and they do have significant meaning to all of us, and it is opportunity. So I apologize, I didn't get a new moon video out to you. I do have a new moon video, though I didn't put it out, so I will be sharing that with you all as well, just so you can kind of get that perspective and maybe connect more dots with what I'm going to tell you that is coming in this full moon. So for the full moon is in Pisces. What does that mean for us? It means that we are going to be, and the center and focus of this fast is aligned with the moon, and it is a balancing and a cleansing and full release, a birthing, a rebirth of yourself. So we are in the month of the mother, and that means that we are getting nurtured. We are being nurtured, and we're being nurtured by the cosmic mother and the inner mother that we all hold within ourselves. So it is a rebirthing that is coming in this, because you're in the energy of balance. The reason you're in the energy of balance is because Pisces and Virgo are the exact opposite astrologically, and in the horoscope they're on the exact opposite side of the astrological chart. And what that means is that they balance each other out. So Pisces brings all the positivity, all the positive traits that Virgo needs to balance is basically given through the Pisces energy, and vice versa. And so the Virgo, the double Virgo that we've been dealing with, really like triple Virgo because it was an eclipse on the new moon, that energy has been a lot of revealing of all of the tendencies of Virgo, all the characteristics of Virgo, being organizing, being overly analytical, being a little bit critical, being very earthy. And Virgo also rules the body, so there might have even been some overeating, eating issues, food issues, health issues, if you are not aligned with the energy. And if you're not aligned with the energy, you can't really expect yourself to be able to balance yourself, because you're receiving energies all the time, whether you acknowledge them or not. And if you don't acknowledge them, then you will not have a clue unless you intuitively understand and move with the astrals, and you can determine what energies are being beamed upon you and what to do with them. And we who hold melanin, of course, definitely can do that. So if you can, all power to you. But it's important that you follow what's going on, especially women with the moon, because it is a feminine energy, and it is absolutely important. Males as well, because you guys are us and we are you. So it's important for everyone, really, but especially women, because your moon cycle is moving with it. Your moods are extremely affected, and your body is affected. Your sleeping patterns are affected. Your ovulation, I mean, your cycle is your moon cycle. And we are supposed to align with the moon when the full moon comes or the new moon comes. We are supposed to be moving with the moon and having our moon cycle with her. So basically, Virgo has a huge personality, but she's personified as the mother, aligning quite well with ourselves in its most ultimate power, its most ultimate formation. We're aligning and rising into our highest self. And so when we see a lunar eclipse or any eclipse, we see the earth, the sun, and the moon align. And that is a direct reflection of us. So the earth, our physical, the moon, our emotional, and the sun, our spiritual, all are aligning. All aligning with divine purpose, all aligning with divine intent, all aligning with balancing and exactly what we need to serve us. And the full moons are always releases. They're releases of energy that don't serve us. New moons are seeds that we plant. So that is a little bit about the energy. Pisces is very emotional. Pisces is very watery and moves in the dark abyss of the water, of the ocean, and sprouts out. And it's really beautiful because there's so much in the unknown. There's so much known in the unknown, and you can find so much if you tune in. And the energy of the moon is supporting you to tune in. And so those things that have been floating about in your subconsciousness, going unnoticed, being in the unknown, but yet also being in the known in your subconscious, is going to be pulled out for you to balance. So release what is not serving you, let it all go, and rise. So that is what comes with this energy, and it is going to be ultimately powerful, ultimately abundant, and we're all going to experience so divine healing. So with the full moon fast, all of you are, which is what I'm going to move into now, all of you are going to be able to set your own intentions, set your own individual desires, intentions, focus on healing what you want. But In these fasts, it is absolutely necessary that you focus on your nation being a direct reflection of you. So we're trying to stay cleansed and purified within our temples, our physical temples, so that that can reflect on our people. Our people are the sickest people of this nation. The most unhealthy, the most obese people on the planet are black women. And that is what this society and what the Matrix has created. We are the creator of all things, the creatress of all things. We should be healing the fastest. We should be the healthiest. We should be the most resilient, and we are. So we have to realign ourselves, and we have to be the example for the rest of our nation to follow in our footsteps. People say that no one wants to do anything. No one actually is about doing anything when it comes down to it, and that's not true. There are plenty of us warriors who are ready to do it, and warrioresses. So basically it comes down to you. It comes to you. It comes down to each one of you. It comes down to the individuals. The individuals make up the collective. There's no collective without me. There's no collective without you. So if you're poisoning your temple and you say, oh, hey, it's just me. It's just me. I have my own choices. I can do whatever I want. You have to understand that the breath in your body is the same breath in mine. And we have a responsibility to each other to cancel out this negative pattern of unhealthy habits, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, that we have acquired. These are not our ways, and we have to release them. When you eat bad food, when you eat meat, you are subscribing to white supremacy. And we all have to subscribe to white supremacy as long as we're going to the stores, as long as we're not growing our own food, as long as we're paying rent, as long as we're paying bills, as long as we're driving cars. We are all slaves to white supremacy. That is what I am tired of doing. That is why I make these videos. That is why I do extreme healing with groups of people. And that is why I am spiritually armed and ready and fighting for my nation, and I will not stop. I will not stop. And this nation is going to be a reflection of me. We will not stop. We have a duty to ourselves and to our children to rise. And that is what we're going to do. So be mindful when you are doing this fast. When you're cleansing your temple, you're cleansing the temples of all of our people. You are sending that thought wave, that consciousness into the rest of our people. You are that important. You are Neter. You are God. You are Goddess. And we must rise to those positions. We can't call ourselves those things if we're poisoning ourselves and if we're poisoning our people. And that goes emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. So the physical cleansing of this is ultimate. You're dealing with the energy of a group of people who are all going to be focused and centered on healing, balancing, centering, loving, nurturing, rising each other. And we are going to be a network, an extension, a support system for each other. So it's vital that you do be present. Please be present. We're gonna have conference calls twice a day, and I did my lone soldier work at times when I needed to the last fast, but I would love for as many of you to be involved as possible this time, because your involvement means so much to the women and to the men who are looking for that support, who are looking for this to be the change. Be the change. Be on the phone and share your perspective, share your knowledge, share your presence, and it is greatly appreciated. It is so greatly appreciated, and it's so great because you get to bond and meet new people that are extensions of you and that have like minds to be in such a divine place and a divine healing. So be present. Be present in activities that we're gonna do. Be present in meditations. Be present for magic. It's gonna be a magical experience. So full moon fast is gonna begin September 16th, 2016. That is just in a few days here, in 3 days. And so I will have anyone who's interested, please inbox me on Facebook or write a comment below this video so that I can include you. I will add you to the page on Facebook, or I'll give you the conference call number if you're not on Facebook. I also do have, let's see, I have my personal line available. You will have to message me for that if you need it. That's for those of you who cannot make it to conference calls but still need the support. I want to be there for you to support. So that will also be available. There's also a full moon fast chat group that I open. So it will be open for all of us to communicate on the daily. People post their pictures, people post meal ideas and different herbs you might like, teas and tips for fasting and support and love. So it will be great and very powerful. I know that this is going to grow and grow and grow every single month. And I am excited to share this experience with everyone. So it's going to be a 7-day fast, and you have the options of either doing all raw live foods, do fruits and vegetables only, or do a liquid fast. So I'll be doing a liquid fast that will consist of, you can do juices, smoothies, teas, lots of water of course, and I have a lot of tips for hunger curbing and for you'll have a lot of support. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easier than any fast you've ever done, and it's gonna be powerful and ultimately extremely transformative. But you have to stay meditative throughout this. You'll have to stay in a, and it's easy without the foods you're putting in your body. You have a lot more clarity, and you can listen deeper inside of you and outside. So yes, it's beautiful, it's powerful, it's transformative, and all powerful and so divine. So please do be present. I do have an alternative route for those of you who are pregnant. I have a few women who want to participate with us. So I want to make sure that you guys are, you women are getting all of your nutrients. So I have previous videos for the fast where I recommend certain supplements. So the supplements I recommend for you to take are spirulina, wheatgrass, moringa, or chlorella, or chlorella. So those are all very green, rich, and give you basically nutrients you need for everything. And it's good for you to just add that into what you're eating. Do not do a liquid fast if you are pregnant. Do not do a liquid fast. So do fruits and veggies, raw fruits and veggies. If you already eat pretty clean or eat vegan, then do just raw fruits and veggies. And I would recommend that you also do maybe do grains, not every day, but maybe every other day. And also do lots of, if you can, do lots of smoothies, lots of juices. But make sure you're eating all day if you're gonna do this. Eat a lot of fruit, eat a lot of vegetables all day, eat bowls of salad, and like make sure you're still eating. Don't starve yourself. You don't want to do that, but you can cleanse yourself by eating only fruits and vegetables, and then healthy grains. I will list the grains. You don't want to do heavy starches. It kind of defeats the purpose of you trying to cleanse your temple if you're eating like rice and potatoes. It's really self-defeating. So sweet potatoes don't have starch, so those are good if you want to do that. But try not to do, oh, and you can also do cooked foods as well. If you're pregnant, you can do cooked foods. I recommend that. It's a little bit more filling for you. It makes you feel a little bit heavier, kind of, which is not necessarily what you want to be doing during a fast. For those of you who are not pregnant, you want to be feeling as light as possible, and you don't want to be feeling too heavy if you're pregnant. You just want to be eating enough to where you're getting all the nutrients that you need, you're feeling comfortable, and you're not being spun out of how you naturally or normally are feeling. You want to stay comfortable. So listen to your body. Listen to your body. If you only do it 4 days, that's cool, but goal is 7 for everyone else, 4 minimum. So yes, for pregnant women. And I also have lots of recipes, lots of tips and great stuff that I will either post on the page, or if you ask me directly in my inbox or in comments below this video, I will write you directly and let you know. So the full moon fast, once again, is going to be beginning September 16th as soon as we rise, and it is going to be going for a minimum of 4 days. The goal is 7 days. So, and feel free to do more than 7 days. Last fast I did more than 7 days, and I had some other women do more than 7 days as well with me. So yes, join us. It's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be powerful, and extremely healing. We have the mother energy of Virgo working with us to nurture us and make this a smooth process. We're being very practical. We are getting organized for the rest of this year. In this month, we're getting organized by releasing those little things that have been holding us back, but they're all gonna go. It is those little things that amount to something, just like we individuals amount to the collective. So we're gonna be reflecting in our actions what we want our nation to reflect. So be very respectful to the matriarch and balance. Last thing I want to share with you all for this full moon fast, I have crystals available for purchase. If you're interested, they will help in this energy to amplify the spiritual energy you pull to you, as well as help you release negativity off of you. It is a apophyllite crystal. I also have stovepite, and you can kind of, I don't know if I'm getting very good angles, but they're very beautiful, very powerful crystals. And if I could only be the cameraman at the same time as holding the crystal. But if you can see, if you're interested, I will post better pictures for you after this video.